welcome to Grapple Games TV. Chris is here with me.
Hi.
And tonight we're going to be doing a demo of KeyForge. So this is a new game that will be coming out tomorrow. And it's a two-player card game. And it's kind of have a new, unique way the game is sold. And so you don't actually build a deck in this game. In this game, you buy a $10 deck, and each deck is completely unique. So when you buy a deck, your deck will be completely different from every other person's deck out there. And the way the game works is each deck features 3 different houses from a total of 7 that are currently in the game. And from each of those 3 houses, you have about 12 cards from each house in your deck. Yep. And so those are pulled from a random pool of 50 cards in each house. So your deck will be basically constructed completely random. So let's go ahead and get into how to play. We just switch camera views and we'll get started. Okay. Seen everything, Jesse?
Not on Twitch.
Okay.
They see nothing on Twitch like oh. It's fine on YouTube.
Yes. Why? This is happening to me. Let's see if I can get that. Oh, I got it.
Sounds a bit low. Okay, so it looks like somebody's saying sounds a little bit low, so let's turn that up here.
Thank you for the comments.
Yes, thank you.
We're still trying to figure this out.
Alrighty, so here we got our play table set up. Alright. So in this game, basically we play as an Archon. So this graphic on the back of the card is an Archon, and each deck has a totally unique artwork. So you'll know your deck is unique because it'll have a different name, different artwork, as well as different cards in the deck. So tonight I'll be playing Radiant Argus the Supreme, and Chris will be playing Miss Onyx Censorus. And these 2 decks come in the starter set. So the starter set is a $39.99, and it comes with these 2 starter decks plus 2 random decks, plus all the tokens and extra cards that you need to play. Of course, you don't need these. You can use anything. You can use pennies or beads or whatever you want to use for the different tokens and damage. But these just make it a little bit easier. So we play as these Archons, and we'll be actually battling over a vault. So we're trying to open a vault that has secret knowledge from these ancient beings. And so we're sitting there trying to forge keys to open the vault. So the first one to forge 3 keys is going to be the winner. You gain access to the vault, and you gain all the riches and knowledge. So the way the game works is we will be gaining amber. So these little tokens are amber, and at the beginning of your turn, if you have 6 amber, you forge a key. That's the first thing that happens on your turn. The next thing you're going to do on your turn is you'll choose one of the 3 houses that are in your deck, and you can play, use, or discard any cards from that house. And then I'll go over the different types of cards here in a second. But that's basically what you do. And then at the end of your turn, after you're done playing all your cards, then you're going to draw back up to 6. So let's look at a couple of different types of cards that you can play. So most of the cards that you'll be playing are creatures. So creatures come out and they're played out in a battle line. So positioning does matter in this game. You can never play, you always have to play on the flanks or the ends of your battle line. You can't sneak one in the middle here. So you'll play them out to the battle line. Now you'll notice that this number here is their attack and their hit points. So when he does battle, then he will do 5 damage, and he can take a total of 5 hit points.
Okay.
Hit points in this game are cumulative, so they'll never go away until he's dead.
Okay.
Now this number over on the right hand of the card is the armor, and this is how much damage he can prevent once per round. So if you do 5 damage back to me, I'll prevent 2 of it and he'll take 3. But then the next hit he takes, his armor's been used up and he'll take full damage.
Okay. So it's 1 for 1 attack.
Yep. Now once it goes to the new turn, then his armor comes back.
Okay.
Now let's see here. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Good video on YouTube and sounds fine. Perfect. Thank you for letting us know. So all the creatures that you play out may have some kind of special effects, and we'll go over the different effects. But some will have, this one for example has a play effect, so when you play this card, it'll do this special effect. So those are creatures, so they stay out on the battlefield until they are destroyed. You have action cards. So action cards are basically one-time use. They'll do their action, and then they'll go into your discard pile.
Okay.
And they have a wide variety of different effects. Then you'll have artifacts. Artifacts are cards that you'll play behind your battle line. They'll stay out on the battlefield, and they usually have some sort of added benefit. So this one you can basically use to draw a card. So you can just play them back behind the battle line and use them later. There are also upgrade cards. Upgrade cards usually go on a creature. Not sure if they'll ever go on artifacts, but right now they're mostly going on creatures.
Okay.
And these basically upgrade your creature. So this upgrade, Protect the Weak, gives the creature +1 armor, and they gain Taunt, which is a keyword that we'll go over once we start playing the game. And those are pretty much the 4 types of cards that are in your deck. So when you choose your house, you can play and use as many cards as you like from that house. And then some of the cards will have a little amber symbol here in the top left. When you play that card, you will get an amber. So that's one way that you can get amber, by playing cards that have that symbol on it. So that's the first thing you'll do when you play that card. Now let's go ahead and talk about how to use your cards. So once you have either creatures or artifacts out on the battlefield, and you call that house, that's when you can use them. So if I called House Sanctum, I'd be able to use this guy. And there's 3 things you can pretty much do with them. You can battle with them, which makes them fight another creature. You can use them for their action. So if they have an action printed on them, then you can use them. For example, Lady Maxina here has an action that returns her back to its owner's hand. So as an action, you can pop her back to your hand. And the third thing your creatures can do is called reaping. So you'll just exhaust them, and they will reap, and you'll get 1 amber.
Is that always on the... Is reaping off the cards, or is that just on the cards themselves?
Any creature can reap.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be on the cards.
Nope. But some creatures will actually have a special ability when you reap. So this creature, the Witch of the Wild, or Witch of the Eye, says when she reaps, you can return a card from your discard pile to your hand. So she pulls cards out of your discard back to your hand. So if they have a reap ability, they'll do their reap ability. And most of the artifacts I've seen have actions on them, so you'll just use them for their action. So one thing I didn't mention when you do play your cards, they come in exhausted. So you'll play them exhausted. Then once you're done playing everything, then everything readies back up. So you'll ready all your cards. And then the last thing is you're going to draw back up to 6 cards. So those are pretty much the basics of the game. The complexity comes in all the different effects that are on the cards. So let's go ahead and get started. The first player in this game will draw 7 cards, but you have the limitation of when you choose your house, you can only play or discard 1 card. Then the second player will only draw 6 cards, but they have no restrictions.
Yeah. Little dude there.
All right, so we've got Jesse here who's going to give us a way to choose first player. 5 and 3?
Find 5.
Oh, find the 5. Okay, Chris, do you want to choose?
Usually
So I'm first? Okay, so we randomly drew lots, and I will be first player. So I'll shuffle up my cards and deck. And while Chris is doing that, I'll go ahead and show you. This is your Archon card that I showed earlier. On the back is a complete deck list for your deck. So this will have every single card that's in the deck. Now, since these are the starter decks, they'll always be the same. But most other decks will also have a little QR code right here, and they will be releasing an app. Hopefully, I think it releases tomorrow with the game, and you'll be able to scan that QR code into the app, and basically the app will keep track of everybody's decks that are out in the wild. So you'll be able to see which decks are doing well, which decks you have, all kinds of cool stuff like that. So we'll talk more about that once it comes out tomorrow.
So do we start with 6 cards?
So as the second player, Chris, you will only draw 6 cards. I will draw 7 cards, but I can only play 1. Okay, so I kind of said it, but I'll go into more detail. Once you choose your house, you can play as many cards from that house. You can use as many cards from that house that are already on the battlefield, or you can discard cards from that house. So if you have a card that doesn't really do anything for you right now, you can choose to discard it, so that way you'll always draw back up to 6. So you can draw more cards. All right, so I'll go ahead and draw my 7. And you've got your 6.
I do.
All right. So looking at my opening hand here, I'll go ahead and look through my cards, but I'm going to take a look and see what I have and what I could possibly do. So I think I'll go ahead and choose, I'm going to choose the house Logos, and I will play 1 card. This card is Mother. It's a creature that is a robot scientist. It's got 5 attack, and her special ability is during my draw card step, I can refill my hand to 1 additional card. So instead of drawing to 6, I will draw to 7. So I'm going to play here right out on the battle line, and I can only do 1 thing, so it is your turn, Chris.
Okay.
And I already have 6 cards, but because of her ability, I'm going to draw 1 extra.
I'm going to play from the house of Geese.
So Chris's deck has the houses Brobnar, Dis, and Shadows.
I couldn't even pronounce Brobnar. I was like,
yeah, I always want to call it Bronar.
Yeah.
It's the Brodar, but Brob. No prob, Bob.
yeah. I'm going to play Deskin, which Taxon, I'm sorry, can't read.
A demon creature.
Demon creature. It's a reap ability, but we'll get into that if I decide to reap.
Oh yeah, we're already playing the game wrong because they do come in exhausted and then you ready them.
Okay.
That's one thing you have to kind of reprogram your brain if you're playing other games like Magic or anything. So he'll come out here on the battle line here. I'll just move that up so people can see.
And I can discard anything from that house.
Yep, if you want to discard any discards, or if you have any other creatures you want to play, or artifacts.
Nope, not this one.
Okay. And we haven't gotten into these cards yet. If it comes up in the game, I'll go ahead and talk about those, but not now. All right, so at the end of your turn, Chris, you're going to ready everything. So you'll ready your card.
And I already drew back up to...
Back up to 6? Okay. So now let's see here. I'm going to choose to play the Untamed House. And I will play a Snufflegator, a weird beast creature. He's a 4-power, and he's got Skirmish ability. So Skirmish says when I use this creature to fight, it's dealt no damage in return. So he does first and only damage.
Oh gosh, okay.
Then I will also play, let's see. Oh. Guess I should have read all my cards first.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I'm running into already.
Okay, so I'm going to no, I'm not gonna take it back, but I will play an action called Full Moon. And this card has an amber on it, so that's the first thing I do is I'll get an amber, and I'm just going to place it here on my Archon card. And this action says when I play it, for the remainder of the turn, I gain 1 amber each time I play a creature. So I should have done that first.
Oh boy, this is going to be a short game.
So I got an amber. I'll put this in my discard pile. And I just realized also I should have played this other.
Too late, too late.
I'll play this creature, Hunting Witch. Each time I play another creature, I gain an amber.
God.
So we'll do that. We'll do that now. Yep. But full moon goes off, so I get an amber for playing the Hunting Witch. So I've lost out on one amber, but. And now I will play the Niffle Queen. I'm going to show it off. The Niffle Queen is a big, large Niffle Mama. Each other friendly beast gets +1, and each other friendly Niffle creature gets +1 power. So, played another creature, so from Hunting Witch and Full Moon, I'll get 2 amber. And last of all, I'll play the Witch of the Eye. So, another 2 amber. And she has an ability, when I reap, I can return a card from my discard to my hand. And that was a pretty good turn because I now have a 6 amber. So when you have 6 amber at the end of your turn, you call check. So that your opponent knows that you will be forging a key if that doesn't change.
If that doesn't change.
Yep. But because there are a lot of cards that steal my amber or capture it. So, yep.
Well, I would have to have those cards in my hand at that time to play it.
So in my turn, I'll ready all those guys up. And I only have 2 cards left in my hand, so I'm going to draw back up to normally 6, but because of Mother's special ability, I'll draw up to 7.
Well, now I have 2 options. So literally my only choice.
Okay.
Well, that I wanted to do anyway.
What's that? These? Oh, this won't come out? Yeah, maybe after the game I'll explain those, but... So if anybody's out there watching, has anybody tried the demo of this game, or anybody excited about trying it out?
I don't know really what to do, but I'm gonna do from the shadows. No, that's kind of a dumb move. I'm actually going to stick with my original plan and say Dees.
Dees? Okay.
So
you can play or use cards in any order. So if you wanted to use him first, you could, or you could play cards first.
Well, let's get the Dust Imp out of the way and get that in the field.
Okay. So while you're thinking about your next play, I'll go ahead and show this card off. This is the Dust Imp. It has 2 power, and when it's destroyed, Crystal gain 2 amber.
Nice. And then I'm going to play this card for its play ability, which is the Hand of Dees. Destroy a creature that is not on its flank.
Okay. So the Hand of Dis, he's going to destroy a card that's not on a flank. So the flanks are the 2 end cards. Those are the flanks. So you can destroy any of these 3 here in the middle. So you can destroy my Queen, you can destroy my Mother, or my Snufflegator.
Now I can't remember which one will give you amber at the beginning of each turn, though.
This one, the Mother lets me draw extra cards. The Hunting Witch gives me amber every time I play a creature.
But I can't target her.
Can't target her. Niffle Queen gives my Beast and Niffle creatures +1 power. So that's a pretty good one.
I'll actually, yeah.
Niffle Queen?
One, yeah.
Okay. So this will go in your discard.
Right.
Niffle Queen goes to my discard. Now, whenever a gap is made in the battle line, you just push things together to close it up.
Right. And then I'm going to... When I attack, do I choose who I attack?
Yes, you do. So if you want to battle with this creature, then you'll say this creature is battling this creature. And then they will do damage to each other. And possibly killing each other or not. So you could do that. You can take out my Hunting Witch, which gives me amber every time I play another creature.
Right, which I was thinking between these 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or you could use it to reap, which it does have a reap ability. It makes me discard a random card from my hand.
Yeah, but it's so early in the game, I don't think I want to use it for that. So I'm going to attack with this one.
Okay. So we're doing a battle.
Yep.
So battle between Toxin and the Hunting Witch. So you'll do 3 damage to me. I'll do 2 damage to you. So you're going to kill me, so it'll die, but you will take 2 damage, so 2 damage on Toxin, and he only has 1 hit point left. But Hunting Witch is gone, so I will not be getting Amber for Plague Creatures.
Ay, caramba!
And then that was the end of my turn. So I'm going to draw back up to 2 cards.
Okay, and then all your creatures will...
Bossa
Okay. Let's see here. So this is where the kind of the interesting aspect of this game comes in. So I could choose a new house and play some cards from my hand, or I could choose one of the houses I've already played so I can actually use these creatures. Oh, okay. So we'll go ahead and start the turn. Very first thing I do, begin my turn, I have 6 amber, so I'm going to forge a key. So I'll put the amber back. And normally keys just cost 6 amber to forge. There are card effects that could possibly change that. So I've got 1 key, and these tokens that you get in the starter set, you just flip one over. Okay, so now I'll choose my house. Let me look at what I have in my hand. Okay, well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose House Untamed, and then I will use the Witch of the Eye to reap. So I'll reap with her, which gives me an amber, and her special ability is I can return a card from my discard pile to my hand. So since you killed a couple, I'm going to go ahead and get this Sniffle Queen back. So I'll get the Niffle Queen back. I'm going to just go ahead and play the Niffle Queen. She gives my beasts and Niffle creatures +1. So then I'm going to do battle with the Snufflegator, and he's a beast, so he will get +1 from the Niffle Queen.
So 5?
So 5. And he has the ability Skirmish, so it means he doesn't take damage back when I battle. So I'll go ahead and battle with Toxin.
Okay.
So I'll do 5 to you, killing you, and you don't do any damage back. And I don't have any more Untamed cards in my hand, so I will end my turn. So I will ready my cards. Oops, you almost got your deck there.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to not draw any cards.
Things are not looking well for me.
These guys are writing in their journals right now.
Well, the thing you'll find out in this game is they're swingy. You can come from behind pretty easily.
And you said you can reap with any creature?
Yeah. You can reap with any creature
And
as long
that's
as you
just getting
are...
amber, right?
Yep. As long as you call its house, you can use it to reap.
I'm going to do Barbaros.
But we still fought balance.
The Brobnar?
Brobnar, whatever. The Flame House.
You call him whatever you want, Chris.
That's my plan.
Beanie Face House.
The Brobnar are like these big warrior guys.
You'll see.
I probably play that differently, but I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to play this card. I can ready and fight with a creature that is not of this house.
Okay.
Of any house.
So he's playing the action Anger, and when he plays it, ready and fight with a friendly creature. And that creature can be from any house. So the only creature you have is this guy. Is that what you want to do?
Do I have to fight now, or should I?
So,
well,
yeah, you would have to you would have to fight right now because that's what this card's telling you to do. So if you want, if you have other Brobnar cards, since they've come in exhausted, you could you can play it. It's exhausted, but then you can play that card to ready it and fight with it right away.
Okay. So I think I would do this right. So Blood of Titans, which gives the creature +5.
Oh, okay. So that's an upgrade. So this is permanent. So you want to put this on this Dust End?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so we'll just slide it under here. So now this is a 7-power Dust End.
And then I'm going to play what I played to begin with.
Yep. And then I'm going to rewind a bit. There's an amber on this card, so you'll get an amber. And now Anger, you can fight with this card. So you can pretty much kill any of my creatures with 7 power.
Yes.
Taking out Mother? Okay. So Mother's destroyed, but Mother does do 5 damage back to you. And you exhaust the card when you battle.
Now down to 4. We're the last four American Alliance. We were attacked in the night. Billy died.
No one's all fighting like that.
Now there's 3 of us.
Where's the end of the road happening?
Me,
I'm
Jim,
done
Bob,
for now.
Okay.
me, Jim,
So end
Bob,
your turn, you'll
Sam,
ready up your stuff. You're drawing.
and 2 more
And
died. I'm the last
my
one.
turn.
Bring her.
Not enough amber to forge a key. And I've got tons of cards from Sanctum, so I will choose House
2
Sanctum.
more guys.
multiplied over the night.
Let's see here.
Baby's rifles.
Alrighty. Just gonna slide these guys down.
We make our attack to Siberia.
Hitler tried that. Didn't work very well for him.
You get 1.
Alright. So I will play Champion Anafiel. He has 6 power and 1 shield. And then he has a taunt ability. That's a new ability we haven't seen yet. But taunt says this creature's neighbors cannot be attacked unless they have taunt. So he basically taunts you and you have to attack him first. So we'll play him there. And then I will play Lady Maxina. She's 5 power and 2 armor, and when I play her, I get to stun a creature. And so now we'll go talk about stun. And then as an action, I can return her to my hand. So I am going to stun your Dust Imp.
Okay.
And if you have the starter set, you'll get these little handy-dandy stun cards. So basically, we'll just put this on top of it, and when it's stunned, basically you have to use it once to get rid of the stun. And then
Use the creature once.
yeah, you have to use it to get the stun off of it. So we'll just put this on top of there,
Yes.
and it is stunned.
No.
Leave him there.
And then I will play an upgrade called Protect the Weak. This gives the creature +1 armor and taunt. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on Lady Maxina. So now she has taunt also. So you have to either attack this guy or this guy. These guys are protected, but you can still actually attack Witch of the Eye. And this has an amber on it, so I'll gain an amber. Then I will play Terms of Redress. This gets me an amber. And then when I play it, choose a friendly creature to capture 2 amber. Captured amber is taken from the opponent's pool and placed on that creature. If that creature ever leaves play, return that amber to the opponent. So I'm basically capturing some of your... Did I gain amber for that one? Yes, I did. So you only have 1, so I'll capture it. I'm going to put it on the Niffle Queen. So you'll get that back once Niffle Queen is defeated or leaves.
But you've made it harder for me to do that.
Exactly. Now you got it. Okay. And then that is... And then I'm just going to discard this last Sanctum card because I don't need to use it right now. And that'll be the end of my turn. So I'll ready these guys. And then I'll draw back up to 6.
Yeah, Doug was going to stop that and then he...
Oh, wow.
So I am going to be doing it from Shadow House.
That you're assuming you can find a woman.
I'm going to play this. I'm going to
Do you
do
respond? Does it exhaust them when you remove it?
Where'd Mark go?
So I'm going to play from Shadows. I'm going to play Poison Wave.
Uh-oh, that sounds bad.
+2 damage to all creatures.
Alright, so first things first, you get an amber. And when he plays it, it deals 2 damage to each creature. So all creatures will get 2 damage. Which will kill your guy. So stun's gone. And when he's he's got an ability when he's destroyed to get 2 amber. So go ahead and get your amber there.
He's actually been in the nursery.
And then all my guys will get 2 damage.
First service or second service?
Second.
Now I kind of wish I hadn't discarded that card. I'll show you what it was real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm supposed to work.
Okay, so this guy's got 1 armor, so he'll only take 1 damage. She actually has 3 armor, so she will not take any damage. Yeah, so the 1 card I discarded was Cleansing Wave, which heals 1 damage for all my creatures, and I gain an amber for each creature healed this way. Well, dang it! I should have kept that.
I do. Sad part is I don't have a car, and I'm going to drive here by myself.
Yep.
How old are you now? 15.
All right.
Yeah, you don't.
There we go.
You're getting close though.
Yeah, 3 more months or 4 more months.
I'm gonna play Urchin.
Technically 5 because my birthday is the 31st of March.
So I can steal an amber from an opponent,
So it's pretty much
and I
April.
get to put it on my own.
Oh man. Okay, so Urchin just comes in,
Yep.
steals my amber.
But yeah, I told
Sad.
Jill we'll be there.
And it also
Saturday,
also has elusive. Let's look at this. So Urchin is elusive, which means the first time this creature is attacked, no damage is dealt.
Like, I'll be
So I had to
there,
attack him
but
twice in
it's
order
the
to
nursery.
punch him in the face. Because he totally deserves it.
I've-
Stealing my amber.
I do not deserve anything.
No, this guy deserves it. Look at
I
him.
don't have to.
Yeah, same.
Just to be honest with you, for my day jobs, I don't work at Urban
Yep.
Age Church no more. I have to wake up at 3 a.m.
Why'd you get quit at Urban Ed?
Just
I'm gonna
I got
play
better opportunity and
Shadow
it was just
Self.
time for me to
Shadow
go.
Self
It's
deals
been
no
there for too
damage when
long, and I just
fighting,
needed a new switch
but
up. 'Cause the thing is, for
damage
the
dealt
job
to
I'm at,
non-spectre
where
neighbors
Mark works and I get
goes
paid
to this.
weekly instead of
Okay.
every 2 weeks.
So if I attacked Urchin, it would go to him instead.
Yeah, it's
So
just
then you have the money.
And he's beefy. He's got
yeah,
9.
so it's
He
just
is
had more
beefy, that's
benefits.
why-
It's
that's why I
only
held
for
on to
nature
Yep.
I know.
facility, but
And I'm not saying it's. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's worse. I don't even know the place.
Where's all your guys'
I don't know. I mean, I know the
Uh,
manager
so
technically.
5,
But I don't know how she manages it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
6,
because this
3,
ain't Jeffy with your
4,
grandma or something.
6.
Yeah.
So like, but like I
This one?
could say yes. I know
She's got 3
management
armor,
there,
so.
but I don't know how she manages. So it's not like I can make any. You know what I mean?
Right.
I know she has to be good somewhat.
That's a good
because she's
question.
been doing it for the
I
past
assumed it
40
did.
Years, but
Yeah, she's good at
Um,
managing it, but to be honest with you,
do you mind
with the
checking that on the
workers, too,
manual?
They kind of push me
you
like
can?
Yeah.
away, like the employees, like they have a nurse there.
Okay, but then
I
I also
think the app is gonna have
Her name is Chris. I don't even know why she's
I'm gonna
still
play a
there,
Secret
but I think
Needle,
because her
which is an
camera
action.
does
It's a
these,
weapon.
she
Do
talks-
1
she talks
damage
like
to a
other
creature.
staff
If this
and,
damages,
like, the
if
residents, like,
the
come
damage
to
destroys the
church,
creature, I
she
get an
works
amber,
direct
but
with
it's not
the
gonna
standard.
destroy
I think my
anything.
grandma was
Okay.
saying something about a nurse that also.
Oh,
treated
so
her
real
like
quick.
trash.
This card is an artifact.
And I hate it. It's like,
So you'll play
that's
this and
their
it'll
home, and they don't
back
want
here,
to
and it'll come in.
These people
It'll
are
come in
both
exhausted,
they're not-
Okay.
and then on a future turn you can do that as an action. So you can do
Okay, I
it
see.
repeatedly.
Well, they also understand.
So,
that
yeah,
it's
everything
like,
came
honestly,
out
if I was with my kids
first,
were
so
like,
I don't
you
get to
know,
attack.
Right.
And I'm done.
You're done? All right. So all your stuff already.
Not even saying like my kids, but like my relatives. You know what I would do? I would act straight bonkers there.
Exactly.
And I'd be like, I wonder what they say about me. Because they probably don't think I can hear them. But I'd act bonkers. I'd act like I was going crazy.
All right.
Because the thing is
So,
I see the way they treat
looking at my hand here, I think I'm going to choose house
Not looking.
logos.
Not looking.
I would not.
All right, so let's go ahead and just start off with this artifact, the Library of Babel. It's just a location artifact that has an action. I can draw a card.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not very Debbie managed it really well, and she's really good with, you know, taking care of things. And, you know, someone
Ooh,
backs
that's a good
out,
one.
she straightens them.
Dang, he's fat. Like your dad.
All right.
Wow.
So I'm going to play Twin Bolt Emission. I'll get an amber off this
Go
one.
ahead. Show
And
them
then
all.
when I play it, I deal 2 damage to a creature. So I'll do 2 damage to him, which instead goes to him. And then 2 damage to a different creature. I'll do 2 damage to him.
He's gonna want to get out.
No problem. No hurry.
Is he- is
And
he
then I've got a
fine?
bunch
Yeah,
of
he's
creatures. So I will play. I'm going to try to clean up the room here a little bit, make a little bit more room.
Go ahead.
Let's see here. Move this out of the way.
Okay. Hi, Bubba.
You like it out there, though.
He loves attention.
Just get away, you're going to scare.
All right. Well, that guy doesn't really do much.
He looks like my cousin.
Hi, husband. Hi. I fucked you.
Okay, I'll play Quixo the Adventurer down here next to Lady Maxina. And he's got Skirmish. And Fight. When he fights, he draws a card. So I'll put him there. I'll put Dr.
Hi, Bucket.
Escotera. And when I play, I gain an Amber Forge key you have, but you have none, so that won't do anything right now. And I'll go ahead and play Doc Bookton. When he reaps, I get to draw a card. I'll put him down here next to the Champion Anafel. And then I will just discard this last card.
Aren't you the...
And that'll be my turn. Yep, my battle line's too,
Yeah, I'm
too
not
big for the
doing
camera.
very well.
You're not the only one I can
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is bad now.
All right, Chris, what you got?
The vampires.
Pretty much.
What's his first name? Vlad?
Steven.
Oh,
Okay, it better be.
I really don't know what to do.
I'm telling you right now, if it's Vlad, there's something going on.
Is that Luke? I mean, Evan?
His first name is Count.
Count Aiden.
Can you walk yet?
No.
I'm gonna do Brubbles.
You don't walk yet. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep on butchering the name, and I don't care.
Which one, Brubnar?
Brumnar, whatever.
Just kidding.
I call him Bronar. I'm just gonna call him Bronar.
Brumnar, whatever.
They look like a bunch of bros. Hey, bro.
I'm gonna play Smash, which is a creature.
Really?
Bronar smash.
Yeah, pretty much.
300.
Stun a creature, place a stun on that creature. He
Okay.
comes in.
So you get to stun one of my creatures. Who would you like to stun?
They did just eat 10
Too many
minutes ago, so
options.
be careful about puking them out.
Yeah, you better not.
He's actually done that to me
Yeah,
before,
you can
and I
just-
almost threw up
what would you
myself. Like, I
suggest?
had a shower and everything.
Well,
grabbed my hair and my neck, and he did it directly in my mouth, and I could taste that.
I don't know. That's a tough choice.
Be careful.
Because I have three houses out here, so you don't really know which one I'm going to use. I've only got 2 Sanctum, so if you stun one of them, that'll kind of limit my choices. I've got 3 Untamed and 3 Logos.
You know what? I think she is gonna be hard to kill. She's got some.
So you just want to stun
I'm
her,
gonna
or
stun her for-
okay?
Yeah.
So I'll put that over her. She's stunned.
Yeah, in 5 months, I'm almost in 6 months, I'll be happy here.
Let's see here. What else can I do?
He can actually walk pretty good if you hold his hand.
Yeah, I watched him.
If you hold on to his armpits and just
Yeah,
push him forward, he'll walk.
He'll walk. Have a
See,
good
that's-
look at this.
See, that's the crazy part about
I'm gonna
baby,
play
right?
War
They're
Song.
literally just sponging information.
For the remainder of this turn, gain 1
Doesn't he
amber
look like me now?
each time a friendly creature
I
fights.
think he looks more like.
Who do you think
So
he looks
you
like?
won't be fighting with any Brobnar because you don't have any ready. So you
You
might
can definitely see
might
some of you
not
in
want to play
too.
that.
Are you sure?
Hey, or you might if you plan on playing some tricks.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, I know enough of the game.
Da da da. Oh, Chris has got tricks.
I definitely see a big
I'm gonna
mixture
play
of
this
both
Gauntlet of
me
Command,
Yeah,
Okay.
change your mind in a minute.
which means I can pick another
and
house to
I see a
fight
big mixture of both.
if I so chose.
No, it's an artifact, so it will come in exhausted.
You better not throw it, man. I'll throw you in the garbage. Just kidding.
I don't know if I still have that. Honey, do you still have that photo of my
And I
baby?
think that's all I can do.
I would not throw you in the garbage. You know that. Oh, dude, you're sliding.
So this is going to be gone. Then your war song.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Okay,
Played that wrong.
Get onto you.
no
That's
problem.
a flip.
So everything will ready up, and you kill
Go
Joe.
skydive.
No?
Dude, that's what you should do. Go skydiving
Okay.
with him.
I would assume it does, but
Yeah, I'll say it.
alrighty. So let's see here. Oh, you got 4 amber there.
I'm just kidding.
What should I do? What should I do?
I still have some of my old photos on here.
I know it's rarity.
See, he's got 5 left. He's got 5.
Smile,
All right. You know what? I'm going to choose house logos, and then I will use this guy to reap.
Okay.
I'll get an amber, and whenever I use him to reap, I draw a card. I will use this guy, Quicksilver the Adventurer, to fight.
Okay.
And he has skirmish, so he will not be able to be dealt any damage in return. I will fight the Shadow Self to deal 3 damage to it. So we'll just take off 2 and put a 5.
You're gonna slap me, dude. You're just gonna. Did you hear what I was saying?
And then he's got an ability when he fights, I get to draw a card.
I was trying to find out.
I will use my Library of Babel to draw a card.
Yeah, you look like it. Hey.
And let's see here. This guy, Dr. Escotera, will. He's just go ahead and fight your Shadow Self.
Kill it.
Yep. And Shadow Self deals no damage when fighting.
Okay.
Got me picking up the line down, homie. Yeah, but that's okay.
That probably
Being
saved me a
protected.
long
That's your
time.
job.
Especially
Yeah, exactly. Fighters aren't bad. That's what this world needs.
All right, I'm going to play a Wild Wormhole,
Fighters for stupid dumb.
which will give me an amber.
I know you don't like it.
And then it says when I play it, play the top card of my deck,
Picking up
no matter what
information, that's
house
all
it's
you are.
from.
You're a sponge.
So I will play a Niffleape.
You're a sponge. Got
So he'll come in,
me, buddy.
sorry, this is getting too big for this camera. And
I don't think you mind, Josh.
That is the biggest battle line I've seen thus far.
then I will play a bat drone. This creature has skirmish, and when he fights, he steals amber. So I'll go ahead and put him down here. And then let's go ahead and discard this card. Although I should have played it earlier. And then I'll be done. I already have 6 cards.
May I go?
You may go, sir.
How much amber you have?
I have 5.
He has to feel you doing it.
Oh, he's slobbing all over your sweater.
I'll be careful, Ebony. Also,
Untamed champion.
And it has this little.
I don't know where your hand's been.
He's sloppy, boy. Look at this
So I'm gonna choose
You better not be your buddy.
And now I kind of want to show you these 4 cards because I have no idea how.
the shadows.
This shirt's like so.
I'm gonna play an action card called.
Alrighty.
What?
I said already.
Okay, I didn't know who you're talking to. Too much to protect. Steal all but 6 of the opponent's amber and take it.
Ooh, you dirty dog. So first of all, you get an amber for this, and then steal all but 6. So yeah, but 6. I only have 5. You're gonna steal everything over 6, basically.
Over 6.
Yeah. So you want to take that back, or okay?
Because I
Reevaluating.
I will reevaluate. Yes.
Hey, Aiden, let's show how it's done.
Well, I will first actually play Nerve Blast.
Okay.
I can steal 1.
Steal 1
And
of my
if I
amber.
do, I can deal 2 damage to a creature.
All right. Nerve blasting. Who would you like to deal 2 damage to?
The one thing too that Aiden has is he definitely has cards in hand. Like
take
his
this.
long.
The Witch of the Eye?
Like, look at that.
All right. So Witch of the Eye is dead.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they always
Questions you guys have? Questions about
he
the
has
cards?
his hand. Like every time like I see his fingers and he straightens them out, like their creases and everything in Mark's hands is exactly the same. I said, dang, you got your dad's football hand.
My hands are like cut everywhere.
Yeah, 'cause look, that's mine.
See, hands are weird.
I'm going to play Bad Penny. When destroyed, it goes back to my hand.
That bad penny just keeps showing up.
Yeah. And then the last thing I'm going to play is Naughty the Thief,
Nope. Nope. You want the Eddie back? You want up?
which is for the action I can steal 1 amber
Have a baby.
and it goes onto my card.
All right. So let's see here real quick. Elusive action. So as an action, you can steal 1 of them. Okay. So you can use him to steal my amber. Those Shadow Clan.
And just for funsies, let's go ahead and fight.
And you can use him to reap also.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Either or.
Either.
Did you hear that? I heard that. I'm going right here.
Yeah, I think just reaping would be easier.
Here, Daddy.
There's that.
Reaping. Okay.
Bumpkin.
And I am done.
And then you can also activate your Skeeter Needle.
Oh, I could, yes. Deal 1.
So you can deal 1 damage to something. If it kills it, then you get an amber.
He actually falls asleep to it.
Yeah, and I wish I
He
would have
likes
read
it.
that
Like,
earlier.
right now, I'm gonna be like one
Start
of
one
those
damage,
moms that are yelling at
Yep.
him,
Damage is
turn it down, you got
actually
the
1 damage,
stereo,
so
and then he's bringing
1 damage to.
You almost got this. This
Yeah,
guy's
that's
halfway.
what I was looking at. I
Like,
should have done this
put it on
first,
rock and I have to
to
play rock
actually
music,
do
otherwise
damage.
Oh.
it's buzzed. He
But then
just,
do
like,
that
rock
and
music
destroy
or
it.
dance music, but
You
rock.
could also kill your own entrant.
That's a good thing, though.
You could kill your Ursa. There you go.
No, I think I'm done now.
Okay.
Some of it's okay.
Everybody will ready up.
And yes, Chad, I know I'm not doing this correct way.
Well, you're learning, so. And that's one thing about this game is as you play your deck more, you'll learn more of its combos and kind of unlock more of its secrets as you play, I suppose. Let's see here.
Right? But I'm like, you don't understand. Like, or they're like, yeah,
I
country's
think
better than
I
that.
will.
I'm like, have you heard some country? Have you heard
Yeah.
some pop?
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and choose House Logos again.
Taking over the world or something, right?
And we'll use my Library of Babel to draw a card.
Back next to the dumpster. Like,
Oh, nice. I'll play Wild Wormhole,
it comes down to, like,
gain an amber,
you can't just judge away by
and then I get to just play the top card of my deck, the Radiant Knights. So I will play him, and when I play him, I get to capture an amber. We'll play him down here. Capture an amber. Oops. I actually capture one of your amber with that guy.
You gotta cross your eyes at him.
Then I will use Doc Bookton to reap. So when he reaps, I draw a card. So first I'll reap. Draw a card. Whoops. I'm going to use Quixo the Adventurer to fight. And who do I want to fight with? You know what? I don't want this guy stealing my stuff, so I'll fight with him. My guy has skirmish, so he'll be dealt no damage back. Kill him. And when he fights, I get to draw a card. Oh, yay. I will use Dr. Escotera will fight Smash, and we will kill each other. Or no, you'll take 4 out. You'll all die. And then I will play a battle with Bat Drone to deal 2 to you, and he's got skirmish, so won't take damage back. Taking out Smash. And when he fights, I get to steal an amber from you. Whee! And then I'll play another Bat Drone from my hand. And that is all. So I'll ready everything up and draw my cards.
Well, that was...
And check. I've got 7.
Photo I took to show my mom who you look like, but I haven't seen it yet. That was a photo I took to show my mom who you look like.
Oh my god. What did you think about that?
All right.
And then here's...
Now you have 7, huh?
I have 7 amber.
Well, let me play like I was supposed to do last turn.
Saturday.
Because I don't know how to count above 6.
You took that like
Although I still
before or after?
I'm the... well...
Oh my gosh, babe.
You are useless, Jesse.
Oh good.
I mean, that's something kind of cool.
Oh, this one. One of the first selfies we took.
I don't know. You think about it. This was almost 2 years ago. We look like little kids. Ow, 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 my hair.
So which house are you thinking about
I
using?
don't know, because I actually have 2 of each.
Oh, okay.
So I have to really think about this.
Sorry, I'm just going to move your deck a little bit
No,
over the side.
I'm... my...
Actually, technically, look at this Mavericks.
I'm going to stick with shadows.
Okay.
Yes.
You have 7, right?
Yep.
What?
Look at it.
Those guys do seem to steal a lot of my amber, so.
And he's got it on here too. And it's here.
Gonna play
Oh, another urchin.
Urchin.
So you steal 1.
And then
Why did you get all those things? Use them up there,
I think we're gonna attack.
You wanna go for me?
Plan here.
Too bad.
Really? Hard.
Let's see what kind of destroy. That
Skeeter
one.
Needle can destroy this and get an amber.
That's kind of what I saw. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that with Urchin.
Well, if you do it with this guy, you'll get an amber.
Oh, that's true.
Alright, so Skeeter Needle will deal damage to it and destroy it, which gets you an amber. Now, would you like to fight with those guys or reap with them?
You do it and you're grounded. Look at that food. They would have whole everything. So you're going to save it all for your dad.
Only 1 damage
But he gets
each.
to eat. He said, okay, Mom.
I'll reap with them.
Okay, so reaping, getting 2
Whatever.
amber, and now you've got 8, so check.
Check. Yeah.
All done? You're all done?
Yes.
Alright.
Like 16. Wait.
Oops. Alright, start the turn. I've got 6 amber. So I will be forging my second key. Dun dun. And, well, One. Since I have most of these guys out here, I'm just going to keep on going with the logos. So I'm going to reap with Doc Bookton. Reap, and then when I reap, I draw a card with him. I will fight with Quixo. Wow. Let's just destroy that bad penny. When I fight with him, I can draw a card.
Okay, she goes back to my hand.
Yep. The first bat drone will attack Urchin. He's elusive, so he takes no damage. And then the second one will kill him.
Yep.
This one takes a damage. This one, when I fight, steal one. Fight, steal one. Not enough to. Oh, he's got skirmish. You're right. And I've got none in my hand, so Library of Babel. Draw a card. And since my deck is almost empty, let's go ahead and mention this right now. When your deck is empty, you just shuffle up your discard and make a new deck. But that is all I can do. So ready everything up. And your turn.
Oh, somebody's getting classy.
I am going to actually play from Dees.
Oh, Chris,
Yes.
you got
at
6.
the beginning of my turn.
Yep.
Yes. So into my 6 amber. Finally, after all the stealing that went on.
Yep. You got 1 key, alright.
1 out of 3. I'm nowhere near getting this. I'm still gonna play from Dees.
Okay.
And somebody's not happy over there.
Not a happy boy.
I'm gonna play Mind Barb. The opponent discards a random card.
Oh, no. Alright, so I'm just going to shuffle up and let you choose one. Alright. Doop, 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 doop.
Ooh, sorry. There we go.
Alright, so you maybe discard my Niflheim.
How much higher?
I'm gonna play Charlotte. I can capture 3 amber for when I play this card.
Oh, okay. So when you play it, you capture 3 of my amber? That's a pretty good one. So look, when it's captured, they go on the creature, and I won't get those back until he's destroyed.
And that actually worked out great for me because now I'm going to play the Terror. The Terror. If the opponent has no amber,
I don't.
gain 2 amber.
Oh, very good. So you want to play him here on the battle line or over here? Your choice.
I'll just stay there.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good combo there, Chris.
And can't play anything else.
Alright, so ready your guys up. And I'm actually going to play House Sanctum this time. So the first thing, I'll use this guy to remove stun. And she'll be exhausted. Then I will play the Hollow Blaster artifact. As an action, I can heal 3 damage from a creature. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and play this now. Or actually, let me think about this. Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. I'll play Shield of Justice. I'll get an amber. And for the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature cannot be dealt damage. So now let's do some fighting. So the Raiding Knight here will fight Charette.
And we both kill each other?
Because of that card I just played, the shield, I've taken no damage.
Oh, that's...
But normally, yes, I would.
Yes.
So I get that back.
Yep.
And then Champion Anafil will attack the Terror. Do battle. You'll do 5 to me, one armor block, so I'll take 4 damage. You take 6 and die. And oh, how much damage did you do? 4?
With 5.
Minus my armor, so
4.
4. So that guy's almost dead. And oh wait, no, I don't take any damage because of my shield. Now let's see here. Now I will play Staunch Knight. This guy gets +2 power when he's on the flank, so I'm going to play him down on this side, on this flank over here, off camera, of course. Then I will play Raiding Knight down here. He's got 4 and 2 armor, and when I play him, I capture one of your amber. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. I capture your amber nut from the supply. Oh, on him, yeah. Oops. So that goes on him. And I think that's all the creatures I have. Well, yeah, I have Sergeant Zachiel. When I play him, I can ready and fight with a neighboring creature. I'm actually going to choose not to do that effect, just because you have the Urchin and he can't be dealt damage the first time. So I'll just play him down. No, I don't want to play him down here. I'll play him down here. Dang it!
You know, I can move my stuff down.
Well, it's just
it's a matter of time.
Yep.
I'm not getting anywhere in this game.
And the last card I'll play is Cleansing Wave. When I play this, heal 1 damage from each creature, and I gain an amber for each creature healed this way. I've only got 2 creatures damaged, so we'll heal.
That's all you need.
1, gain 2 amber. That puts me to 6. So we are in check. And I am done. So I'm ready, my guys. All right. So limitations of the video, we just don't have enough room. So don't have enough cards to draw, so I'm going to shuffle up my discard and make a new deck.
While he's doing that, I gotta...
Yeah, this is pretty big. Chris, unfortunately, is not getting a lot of creatures, it seems like.
12 creatures in a battle.
Yep. Shuffle it up.
I'm gonna do House Barbaros.
I guess that's not much.
Brobnar.
Whatever.
You call it Barbaros.
Whatever. Yeah.
Barbaros.
I'll go through your stack or something.
It's probably not a really good choice, but it's not gonna matter too much.
Oh, Mark and
I'm gonna play Valdar.
Jamaica's ex-girlfriend.
All right,
So I
so
can honestly get creatures on the board.
yep. So he comes in exhausted, or she, it looks like maybe.
Headhunter, when I fight, I gain an amber.
Okay.
When I discard a card, I can discard anything from my hand, right?
Anything from that house.
Anything from that house.
Yep. So it has to be a Barbaros.
Well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're effectively only using a third of your deck.
So you're good.
Yep.
All right. These guys are ready. And start my turn. Gauntlet of Command. Does it steal my amber?
No.
Can you?
I can fight,
Okay.
but it's not gonna. It's no.
Okay.
It's not really gonna matter.
Yeah. So at the beginning of my turn, I've got 6 amber, so I will forge my last and final key. The knowledge of the ancients is mine.
Apparently. That's
Technically, you ascend.
I what?
That's what they say.
I ascend?
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but good game, Chris.
Good game.
All right, so this is a good moment to actually explain this card that I showed earlier. This is a chain tracker. So certain powerful cards in the game will give you chains, and essentially chains 1 through 6, you're going to draw one less card at the end of your turn. But it's also a built-in kind of handicap feature if, for example, you and a friend are playing and your deck is just way more powerful. So you can actually say, hey, you know what, I'll start with some chains. So you can start the game with so many chains and draw less cards. And every time you draw one less card, you move your chain down the track here until you're drawing back up to 6 cards. So it's a good kind of built-in handicap system. I'm not sure how they'll use it in organized play, but it sounds like they probably will. If you keep winning, they'll probably give you chains. So if you're dominating at your local organized play, your deck will get chains on it. So
However, that only carries through to local.
only to local,
Yeah,
wherever
so
you're
if
playing.
you take it somewhere else, like to a world thing, those chains fall off and it's a brand new deck again.
Okay. So yeah, it's kind of a good way. It's like, or it's a good way to kind of wager. It's like, you know what, I will.
I think I can beat you.
I can beat you with 6 chains or whatever. You know, however you want to play around with that. But
Yeah.
it's kind of cool that they have that built in, since you are getting random decks, and some decks will just randomly be more powerful than other
Right.
decks. You'll have some decks will just have way more synergy.
Case in point, any deck with the 4 person.
And
I don't think I played very well, and it could just be that this is my first game, but I enjoyed it.
you enjoyed it, good. Yeah, it's got you know, I'm really excited to kind of see, you know, where they take it from here.
I heard about it at Gen Con this past year, and it just sounded very interesting. When right now all we have is Magic, and people are been playing Magic for years, and it's kind of getting stale. But from what I heard about this, it's like, oh, this is actually something I might get into. And
Yeah,
This is
and
good.
yeah, it's a unique kind of
Yeah.
way to distribute the game, where
Right.
every deck is unique, and I think that this has only become more that I've only been able to do this now with kind of the printing technique, since every deck has to be unique. So yeah, this is KeyForge. I hope you liked the demo playthrough. And it does release tomorrow, so if you want to get it, you can get the $40 starter set, which give you 4 decks essentially, and then all the tokens and everything. Or you can literally jump into this game with only $10. $10 will get you a deck, and you're good to go. So that's another kind of appealing aspect of this game.
Definitely.
So once again, this is Josh Fozzard, and with me is Chris King.
Always.
Appreciate you tuning in. If you like our videos, please subscribe. We will be doing random board games and things like that. Hopefully we'll get a series of kind of talking about maybe doing some special board game episodes.
Okay.
We'll tune in for more info on that, but you can always catch us every Friday for our live Magic tournaments, streamed live across Twitch, YouTube, and on Facebook. All right, so this is Grapple Games TV signing off.
Good night.